This is True Buds, that Mary Jane, now we ain't new to this. For my stoners and for my cannabis enthusiasts, never heard a show as good as this. Yeah, number one, it's the best. Bringing in many special guests in the industry of cannabis. Business owners to growers, even artists you know of. So sit back and just roll up the perfect show for my smokers. True Buds.
How often do you smoke? What do you like to smoke?
I like smoking indica mostly.
Yeah.
You know, just stronger, the freshest buds they can find. And, you know, and I should go more to the non-legal shops and the legal shops because they always have the fresher stuff,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's the fucking truth, dude.
Like, if you're in L.A., you should really go to the non-legal ones first before they take them out because they always have the freshest stuff, the bombest stuff. I mean, it's kind of like they cut it, they dry it, they're in the shops versus legal shops. It's kind of, that's one thing I kind of don't like. It's that they cut it, they dry it, it sits somewhere for a while until it gets tested. Then it goes sit somewhere else for a while, and then it goes to the shop, and then you get it.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like,
it's too damn long. And that's what I tell people on my channel and shit. I'm like, I love California, everything it has going on, but for dispensaries and even delivery services, I usually fuck with them when I'm buying my edibles and if I'm buying vapes. I'll buy flower every now and then from a delivery service, but it's like, when you can go get it for a third of the price and a better product.
So true. I mean, that's kind of what sucks about it, though, for all these legal shops. But it's because it's just all the red tape now.
Yeah.
It's too much red tape. I know everybody wants it to be legal, and it's cool it's illegal, but so not cool because of the quality now. I feel that's just gone down.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, that's where I'd rather just grow myself.
And that's where, like, for ease, when I order, like, if I do order flower, I'll usually order the Old Pal.
Old Pal?
It's just like some outdoor decent nug.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's nothing like crazy, like it's not even, you know, it's just some decent outdoor bud. So it's like, but like, it's good for rolling up. Like, I would roll up a fat blunt of it and use the Caligars on it, you know, like, but yeah, it's crazy though. Like, I wonder when it's going to change. Like, when I feel like you should be able to go to the dispensary and be able to get the best shit.
And fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
More than things fresh, man. I don't even care if it's the best. I mean, as long as it's fresh, because too many times, you know, I get the dry stuff and it's like, this is why I don't come back. This is why I don't come back. And I mean, it's not cool going to the non-legal ones, but I mean, it's the quality is better. Yeah. But like, I agree with what you're saying though, like the edibles or vapes or whatever, maybe go to the legal shop because at least there, you know what you're getting. It's not something tainted in some way or another. Because I could tell you from experience that when people make wax out of their bud, a lot of the times they do it because they messed up that harvest. They either put some nasty shit in it or it just came out really boof, man. So, and they'll press that and then they'll sell it for a high number price and then they distill it. You know, they have the distillate in there too, so they distill it so much that it's all liquidy. It's just terrible, man. I can't like explain to you know how much kind of don't do vapes or edibles at non-legal ones for sure. But the bud, go for it. Go nuts. You know, enjoy.
We're on the same page there.
Yeah,
and it just makes sense. It's it's pretty. If you smoke or you kind of know what's going on, it's kind of apparent. I feel like. Yeah. But that's where I was saying, like, MedMen for the average Joe who's never smoked weed before. I see how MedMen or places like that are appealing.
No, that's definitely good for them.
Yeah, you know, it's like, it seems so commercial. It seems so, like, welcoming in a way.
True.
But every dispensary I've been to has been welcome to me. Shit.
Oh, definitely, man. Like, I remember when I first went into a dispensary when I was younger. I mean, they had free bud to smoke right then and there, and like a place in the back, and you could hang out.
Damn.
And people were hanging out, and we're just smoking, all of us. First time ever was actually on Venice Beach, like up like Muscle Beach, you know where all the muscle guys.
Yeah. That was the first dispensary I've been to. Was Green Goddess.
Green Goddess. It might have. It was probably something different, but it was the one right in front of it. Like,
it was actually on the Strand area right there across from Muscle Beach.
Well, that's right. It was like upstairs. Or
I hadn't been to there. No, I've been like a block behind it.
Okay, so somewhere a little else. Okay, yeah, but those were awesome. Those were good times because
Venice Beach is awesome, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't been in a couple months. I'm way past due to just.
Same here, man. Same here. I used to go like every month, at least once a month when growing up. I mean, born and raised here. I mean, kind of, it's a pretty awesome place. I always had a joke. It's like when you're at Venice. Like when you get there, when you smell the piss and the weed.
Well, it's funny you said it because I was just about to say the weed part, but the piss is true too.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of piss everywhere.
I love going there too with people who aren't from here. Like, I'm not from here, but like I'll bring my family there when they visit, and they're like it smelled like weed all day. I'm like, I know, I love this shit. Like, it's fucking awesome. So
everybody's smoking down there.
Yeah. When was the first, or it doesn't have to be specific, but when you were talking about the dispensary experience, like how long ago was that? Would you say the first?
Wow. Probably 18, bro. Like 12, 13 years ago.
So you went in and got the old medical card and everything? It
was actually on February 15th. And I remember that because the law, or at least like I guess the code is SB 215 or something. No, something 420 SB 215. I think it's something in there, somewhere there. It was like those two magic numbers, and I'm like, today's 215. I'm like, it's kind of rare. Like if you look it up, you see what I mean.
Well, I know what you're saying. I've heard, I know about 215, but I never thought about it in terms of a date.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just kind of
that's awesome. Yeah,
it was lucky they just landed on that, and we were like, me and my buddy were just stoked about it. And
so do you?
Cool.
I've talked to some people too on this podcast who also think that before it went recreational and it was medicinal and you had to get your card, that all around the quality was better at the dispensaries.
Definitely.
Yeah, you would agree with that?
Definitely. Yeah, the medical dispensary is the best because not only did you have like good growers going to, and these shops, I mean, they had the best, but also it was kind of, it was regulated too because it's medical. It was medical. And now recreational is kind of killed it a little bit. I mean, even back then, you just go get your medical card and go to a shop.
$40, $30.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Well, first time I spent was more like 180.
Oh, damn. See, I came later. I still came in time though to get a couple cards, which I'm happy I had that experience to have the cards.
Oh, you did, yeah, because you had to. Yeah, it was barely last a year.
Yeah,
or so.
It was like a couple years ago. I got them, and then I got it renewed, and then. But yeah, we go to the stores. The prices were better. The weed was better. Then it became recreational, and I'm like,
they didn't tax it. And now he's in medical shops because of buddies that still grow. They would just go into the shops and be like, here, we got this, and they would sell it to them. So you could make some money if you had good bud and make a name for yourself. That's kind of why a lot of these bud companies now are big, and like, or at least they're doing well in the legal side because they were kind of in the illegal side first, and they kind of started that way, and that was kind of the way. That was the best way to do it because now if you try and start now,
you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a lot of backing, a lot of money.
You gotta have some serious money.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this True Buds podcast clip, make sure to subscribe to the True Buds show right here. Or if you just want to watch another clip, hit that right there. Load up what you're smoking and hit it over there.